Hello and welcome back to the return of the Obra Dinn. The next exciting episode. I've been going through some of the old videos that I've uploaded, and I've noticed I've been making a few mistakes. And you probably all noticed, those of you have been watching. Yes, there's a lot I can bring to bear now, I think, on this. One of them, particularly, I think I'm going to go to the Doom Part 2. And there's something I noticed here which I didn't make the connection before. If we go forward and we go out here and we trigger this memory. Now we know this is the artist. We've identified him, and we've got that correct. Now here we have this guy who looks like he's grabbing food, and he's wearing that tunic. If I can get his photo up, and in the picture we see him and three other men wearing a similar tunic. Now if I go over here, we see Martin, the third mate. We know this is Martin because Abigail called him by name, and he was right next to her when she died. Now this guy here is most definitely a steward. He's carrying food, and he's wearing that tunic. So I'm pretty sure these are stewards. Yeah. This boy has died already. And his death was in the Doom part, which one was it? Part 5, I think? Part 5 or 6. Let's go and have a look. Well, let's exit this memory. And I think we can identify this person because he was crushed by a cannon, and it was this cannon. This is him. So let's go into the memory. Yes, and there he is. Now if we guess that there's Martin over there, if we guess that this is Martin's steward, we can identify him. So let's find out who Martin Stewart is. So we go to the crew list and we look at, we want stewards. Well, we look at Martin. Martin is the third mate. And we look at the stewards, which are down here. Third mate steward is Roderick Anderson. Okay. So let's see if we can identify this. So if we go back to the entry, we're going to go with third mate steward. Where are we? Oh, going a bit fast. This is third mate steward Roderick Anderson, crushed by a loose cannon. Right, we don't know if we're right yet. I think we need more. We still, like I say, we need to get 3 correct. To be told if we're on the right track. We've actually got 21, I think, done at the moment. We're doing pretty good. Right, so that's that one. Now, if I remember, let me have a look. So if we go to the escape. So let's leave this memory. Where are we? Where's the exit? Down this way, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so if we go to the escape, we need to go to the gun deck, and we've got a corpse at the foot of the stairs, if I remember rightly. Which one is it? Which stairs? Alright, okay, yeah. If we go in here, we'll start the memory from here. This is part of the escape. This is the escape part 5.
Oh no, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother
Sorry, this is escape part 6, not 5.
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
So this is Brennan. Sorry, this is William Hoscott. He's the second mate, I believe, or fourth mate. I can't remember which one he is now. Anyway, this we don't know this guy yet. We still haven't identified. But what I've identified is this is here. If we look at the map, this is the midshipman's cabin. And this guy was crawling into this cabin. Why? Maybe because that's where his cabin is. So I got a feeling that this is one of the midshipmen. And they're wearing these ties. Now we did identify that he pulled Pete to safety, and we've identified that Pete was the one that got exploded in the Doom. We've already identified that. But what I want to do is this guy here. Now I struggled with this one last time. I struggled to find out who he was. So we see here, Brennan, we've identified him, is clubbing him to death. And we don't know who he is yet, but we know he must be an officer because he's wearing a hat, right? Okay. So, and we've already identified, if we look at the officers, crew, we've already identified Edward Nichols. We've identified Martin Perrow. The only guy left really as an officer is John Davis, and I thought it might have been someone like a one of these people, but I don't think he is. I don't think he's down this low. That hat he's wearing is very similar to the second mate and the third mate. So we know he's not Edward Nichols. We know he's not. He has to be John Davies. And I've got the wrong guy here for that. So I'm going to go to this person. And I'm going to change that. So, because we've got another John down here. And John Naples. Now, how do I need to find him in the book, so I've got the wrong one. So I have to find where that person is in the book. Can I do it from the picture? It's down here. He's one of the men firing the gun. There we go. We want unknown. Okay. So we can go back to this guy, and I'm going to pick him as John Davis. And we know he was clubbed by Henry Brennan. I'm sure we've got 2 right now. We need another 1. Okay. Okay. If we go to the next memory in this, the other person is this one that I was confused by as to what position he is in. Now we know if this is John Davis, he's the one that's killed this guy, the one with a very special hat as well. It looks like a porter's hat. So we don't know who he was. But if we look at the list of people that's left, I'm pretty sure he's not a butcher, he's not a gunner. I think we've identified the gunner. Yeah, we've identified the gunner. They're missing off the list now. I got a feeling that this is the purser, Duncan McKay. And we now know that this was John Davis that shot him. Is this correct? I'm thinking not. We should have had something by now. John Davis, fourth mate. This doesn't make sense. I thought I'd got this. I really thought I'd had this. Duncan McKay. He must be the purser because if we go through... Let's go to the picture. Let's go back to the photo, the Life at Sea sketch. If we go down and we look at... right, if we look at... That's Martin Perro. We know that's the third mate. We know what he looks like. The captain. This is the first mate, William Hoscott. Sorry, not first. Yeah, first. Second mate is Edward Nichols. We know that. We've identified him. Now, these two are wearing a similar hat. So this must be the fourth mate, John Davis. This has to be. But nobody else is wearing a hat like that. So I'm guessing that has to be correct. And this guy, we've got him identified as Duncan McKay. Now he's got a Scottish accent, and Duncan McKay is Scottish. Okay, so which one would be wrong then? Would it be... Roderick Anderson, the steward. Let me double check. They're still fighting. Oh, let's have a look. This guy here, third mate steward. He was definitely walking with the third mate. Perhaps he's not the third mate steward. I'm pretty sure he's a steward. What we could do is go through, and I'm pretty sure he's not the captain steward. This guy's from Sweden. 20 years. He's an old man because in the dialogue he says 20 years my steward. It could be the first mate steward. We could do a process of elimination here because I'm sure I've got the other two correct. So perhaps this Roderick Anderson is not the third mate steward, even though he was walking with the third mate. He may have been taking food to somebody. That's a good question, that is. Shall we check that out? Let's go back. Let's exit this memory. And we'll go back to that. We'll go back to the Doom Part 1. Or I think it is. Let's get out of here. And the front of the ship. This way. Down here. Let's go back to this. I wonder where they were walking to. Let's have a look. They may have been walking to the first mate's cabin. So let's see if we can see anything there. They are quite... Yeah. They're walking over here. Let's have a look at the decks. So I'm here. Stewards, first mate, third mate. Good question. Let's try process of elimination here. Let's try. Right, I need to go to here. We've said that's Roderick Anderson. Not necessarily. Let's try the first mate steward. And we can try these as well, see if any of these turn up a positive answer. First mate steward. Nope. Nothing. the second mate steward? No. The last one, fourth mate steward. No, interesting. I wonder if you've got something wrong, it sort of stops you getting the ones right. So I'm going to go through this. I'm going to look at ones I think I may have wrong. We'll start at the back. We've got no idea who that is. We've identified that correctly. We've identified him. We don't know who they are. I think I know that. I'm pretty sure that's a surgeon, but we'll leave that one. Let's take these out. Just put unknown for these for now. Unknown. Yeah, this is the guy in the escape that we've started this memory off with. John Davis, fourth mate. I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Club by Henry Brennan, and he's definitely Henry Brennan. This is definitely Henry Brennan in this memory. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So Henry Brennan was present. He was the one that was knifed, and William Hoscott was present, and nobody else. And this, I'm pretty sure, is the purser. So I don't think there's anybody else that fits this. He's not the surgeon, I'm positive of that. He's not the carpenter, I'm positive of that. I don't think there's a cook or a butcher. He's not a gunner's mate, I'm pretty sure. Although but now he's got the guy talking in the, definitely had a Scottish accent. When he was talking to this guy. So this has to be right. Let's have a look. So I've got nobody on that one. So we're called by an unknown attacker. So we haven't got him identified. That one we've identified. We know who that is. And we can't get to this chapter yet. We've got him identified. See, I've got him down. Let's take this off. I'm pretty sure that's the helmsman. I don't think he was speared because he's shown up as disappearing within the doom. And the spearing happened in, I believe it's the murder. So, I'm taking this one off. We're going to come back to those. She was identified. We've identified him. Yep, we identified him, Peter Mulroy. This is the one that we've just trying to identify, second mate steward. Hang on, no, I got that wrong. I want to go for Roderick Anderson. That's it. Christian Wolf, we identified. This guy we can't find. That one's not identified. That one's been done. That one was done. This guy we haven't identified. That's okay. We're unknown. Both unknown. Yes, that was identified. Unknown. No, this I'm going to turn it off because although he had his leg sliced off, he wasn't actually dead. So, and we don't have a body; we only have his foot. Unknown. Okay, unknown. Unknown. This one we've identified. One of the Formosans. This, I believe, I think we're wrong on this one. But we'll come back to that. That one we got unknown. Edward Nichols, we know we've identified him. We've identified this Formosan, yes. Identified her. This, I know, I'm pretty sure I've got this wrong. I don't know if he was strangled or not. I'm putting unknown. So we'll come back to that one, I think. We'll turn it off. We don't know who that is. Again, we don't know who that is. Yep, definitely Edward Nichols shot this guy. We don't know who that is. I've got a feeling he's Scottish though, because if you listen to the dialogue, I'm pretty sure it's a Scottish accent. This one we've identified. He's the guy that was executed. This is the Italian, the one that was murdered. A bit of cold. We've identified these two. Now I'm going to go back to this chapter because there's something in there I noticed that can help us a lot. This one, we've got an unidentified body there. We can't identify them, but this, we know this was Samuel Peters, the brother of the man who killed the Danish guy. And that's it, right? Okay, so I've still got something wrong somewhere, I'm sure of it. But let's go through this. I'm going to go, like I said, we go out of here. And let's go down. And I want to go down one more. Is it one more? No, it is not. I beg your pardon. It's we want the bitter cold. And I believe the body's this one here. This will take us to the bitter cold part 1. So bear with me a minute. I've got notes on my laptop. And I've got my mouse stuck in the middle again. Why do you do that? That is really quite annoying. Anyway, try and ignore the mouse, the pointer for the moment being. These guys here, we look at the dialogue. I'm pretty sure this is Russian. And this is a dialect of within India. And there's several dialects in India, several languages. So pretty sure this is one of them. And we know that this guy we've identified in the bed is Indian. Now, these bunks all have numbers, look. And we went through this before. If I go to 47, so if I go back to the crew list, and we look at 47, is Russian. And we can't see the other numbers. Oh, we count 45 and 46. 45 and 46. Russia, Russian. So these three guys, these three bunks are the Russian bunks. These bunks, 51. Indian. 53. Indian. They're all together. This one just got X on it. I have no idea why this one's got X on it. We've got no number on that one. So we don't know who that is. But over here, we have a whole load of other bunks. 40, 41, 39, and 39 to... 38, 38 to 41. We go 38 to 41. Where are we? 38. Chinese. 41. And this one, who's this one? 54. 59, sorry. 59 is Englishman, George Shirley. Alright. So, oh, we've got a load more bunks here as well. 58, 55, 56, 57? Yep. 56, 55 to 58. Sierra Leone in English and an Irishman. Alright. So, but all these 3 bunks are Russian. We've got 2 more bunks here as well. So we can actually see where people are sleeping in here. Now, these 3 guys are playing cards by their bunk. Because these bunks are empty. All 3 of them. These are all full. They've all got people in. These are all full. They've all got people in. Those at the back, which we just saw. There's a couple of bunks there as well. They've got blankets over, so that suggests they're full. They've got people in. See, they don't have the blankets over them. We have more bunks here as well. We can't see their numbers. They've got people in because there's blankets over them, and you can see somebody's foot there. So this guy, this bunk is empty, and this guy is sitting in his bunk. So this bunk here must be this guy's bunk. So we can identify him by his number. 53. 53. William Wasim, Indian. So if I go to the... let me go to the picture. Where is he in here? There. William Wasim. Yes. Aha. So what have we got right? What did we get incorrect? We got William Wasim. Good. Yeah. That was the one I just got. So we've got... oh, it is Roderick Anderson. Well, excellent. And we've got John Davis. Which means McKay is not the correct one. He is not the purser. Alright. Okay, so we need to look at that one. We're getting somewhere with this. So that's useful. That has helped a lot. So I'm thinking these 3 are Russian seamen. One of them, though, is a top man. We go to the crew list, we look at the list, and we look at the Russians. They're all together. One of them is a top man. The other 2 are seamen. Okay. This we need to remember. So I think we can leave this memory now. So there's another 3 we've identified, which is excellent. So let me have another look at... it is in the escape, isn't it? So let's just go through, go to the escape. This guy. Not this one. We want this one. Probably not the purser. But I'm sure he had a Scottish accent. Let's go into that memory. Let's go into that memory. So we need to go up, go on a deck, and there's his body there. This isn't the memory we want. We want... which memory do we need? if I remember rightly. Let me see. Let me see. The sound will have gone off for a minute. We're looking at the escape. I think it's part 2. So, which would be port side upper deck. Remember which one? Oh, let's go through them one by one and I can find out which one it is. We go to this one first.
What's all this, you damn fool?
That's not that one. So let's go to this one then. This is the next memory. I believe this is it. Listen to the dialogue.
Captain Campbell. You have a plan?
Scottish.
Big ship and sail east. Trade rich in fish and shells for gold.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Definitely sounded Scottish, didn't he? Definitely sounded Scottish. So this is what's thrown me on this one. Because we look at this. Purser, he's from Scotland. Who else we got from Scotland? Nobody left from Scotland. The only other person it could be is the gunner's mate from Poland. So this one is quite perplexing as why that wouldn't show up as correct. Unless I've got something wrong here. Definitely shot with a gun. Shot with a gun by John Davis. And we've got him, we've definitely got him identified, haven't we? John Davis, yeah, we got it. Yep. It's definitely a gun, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, anyway. Alright then, so let's move on. We've done, we've got 3 more, so that's about, excuse me, 24. Right, what's next? Right. We're in escape. If we go to part 2. Okay, yeah, there's something I missed here. Go to this memory. And it's this person here. We want this memory. And I believe we can identify this person. Because...
Move quick.
You'll not take the last push.
Paul, look out. There's a very good chance that this guy is called Paul. Because the woman shouted out, Paul, look out. This seems to be looking, she's looking at him. So, he's a steward. We don't know who he got killed by. We're not sure who this is yet. I'm just going to quick look at the dialogue for this. 'Cause I think he was one of the 3 Russian men. Was he or was he not? I think he was. We might be able to identify this guy as well then. Let's try this as Paul then. So this, if we look at stewards, there's one steward called Paul. So I'm going to put that down. This guy was one of the 3 guys playing cards in the bitter cold. Now, he's one of the Russians. Now, I think I've seen him before on deck at top. So I think he's a top man. So, if we go... We go up on deck. Excuse my mouse again. It's a bit annoying that it does that. And we go to this one. This will take us to Soldiers of the Sea. Part 1, I believe. Right, we go up. And there he is again. And he's climbing the rigging, so I think he's definitely a top man. So I'm going to identify him, I think. Because there's only one Russian top man. If we go back to the escape. There. And we go seaman, top man, Russian Leonid Volkov. Leonid Volkov. Okay. Shot with a gun by Emily Jackson. We know that. Which means this guy was killed by top man. Okay, we need one more. I think we're getting there slowly. Alright, what else has we got up here? This guy. This is the one that's got killed by the captain towards the end. We can see he's a top man. Because he's hanging out with the other top men. But we have got quite a few top men. But let's have a look at the crew list. At the top men. And we've got a guy from Scotland. And a guy from England. Guy from England's been identified. The guy from New Guinea's been identified. We've got 4 Chinese. We've got the Russian guy. Down here, which we know that's not him. He has to be this person. Timothy Bootman. And we know where he died. So I'm going to go for that. So in that case then we'll go back to the chapters and I'll click the end. And this, I believe, is Timothy Bootman. Okay. We still haven't got any correct deductions left. Team memories. Okay. I'm going to go back to Bitter Cold again. I think we're getting there. I think we've got something wrong somewhere, maybe. It might. I'm guessing that those 3 bunks were all 3 Russian men. The bunks belong to 3 Russian men, but they could have easily been Englishmen playing cards. But 2 of them were speaking Russian for definite. So I'm going to go back to. Is it the Bitter Cold I want to go back to? Let me see. Yes, not the Bitter Cold. No, I think is it the Bitter Cold? I can't remember. It's the bit where they slaughter the cow. Now listen to the dialogue.
Take him to the cockpit. Get him wrapped and keep him left right.
Hit her here. One swing. Get through the skull and stone her brain.
That is definitely an Irish accent.
Done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
Okay.
You all right there, sir?
What? Never been on a farm, Charlie?
Mind your shoes now.
Right, we know this guy's called Charlie. So we can probably identify. I don't know if we've identified him, have we? How do I do this now? I'll have to press tab. That's right. Oh, okay. So we can. Well, I can't believe I didn't do this one. This guy's called Charlie. How many Charles have we got? Charles Hurst, midshipman. He looks like he could be a midshipman. Aha, there we go. So we've got another 3. So which ones have we got correct? So the first one is Paul Moss. Yes, we got him correct. And that means we got him correct. That means we got Leonard the Russian correct. Yes. Wow, there's another 3. That's 6. Whoa, flying through these. Wow, we're getting there. We're getting there, slow but sure. All right, excellent news. And now I think I can identify this guy because he was talking with an Irish accent and he was explaining how to kill the cow. And he's wearing an apron. Now we need to see where he died. He died over this way, I believe. If I leave the memory, yeah, I think he died here. So we leave the memory. And we go over this way, is it? Yes, they're here. And we open this one up.
I've got you.
Alright.
Don't move. I'll get you down.
That's definitely him. I believe, yes. And I believe this is the butcher. So let me have a look. And he would be Irish if he was the butcher. Would need to be Irish. Butcher. M.L. O'Farrell, Butcher, Ireland. Pretty sure that's right. Okay. Excellent. I think that's good. Yeah, I found a lot of glaring obvious mistakes. We don't know who this guy is down here, but we could probably do by elimination, because we have now identified 2 other stewards, and he is definitely a steward. So let's give him a go. Let's have a look. We know he was shot by a gun by an attacker, and I think I know who this attacker is. We'll have a look at this memory, actually. That's a good idea. How many stewards have we got left to choose from? We've got 3, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not this guy. So we've got 3 other stewards to choose from. Okay, let's leave it for the moment. Let's go back. Now, if we look at this guy here, who is opening... He's opening the cargo hatch. Right? Remember that. Because I'm going to go back. We need to exit here. And we need to... Oh, I don't want to go down. Go around here. And we're going to try and find out who this guy is or who he was shot by. I need to move that mouse. How do I get rid of that bloody thing? No, it's still there. Try this again. Move it off to the side. There we go. That works. Alright, so he gets shot. We know that. And we know that he gets shot by the person over there. Now, the person we just saw in the previous memory, he was bald, and this guy's bald. And when I assumed that was him, that was the guy. But if we look at the people that were present, that person isn't. That's the guy. He's not there. The others are that we can see. All these are present, and the only person with a bald head is this guy, Charles Minor. So I think I've got this wrong, where I put this person down as being killed. Well, I haven't got anything down. So I'm going to put him down as being killed by Charles Minor. I'm going to leave his name for now because I want to get another person. See if I can find another person, and then we can try and eliminate his name by process of elimination. Just trying the different stewards, see if that helps. See if it works. It's worked before. It worked on the 2 brothers that are on the crew. Okay, so let me see. Okay, let me go to my notes. I made notes while I was watching the videos. Right. I've got a cat on my bed now. He wants to come and fuss me. No, I'm busy. You have to wait. It's nearly dinner time. That's why he's pestering for food. All right then. Okay, that's not what I want there. Done that one. Done that one. Yeah, I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna go to this. If we find, I'm gonna go to Unholy Captives Part 1, main deck on cargo hatch. Let me have a look. Right. Unholy Captives is where the yeah, this one. The surgeon. The surgeon has a mate. And it never occurred to me until I watched in the videos.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends? 这是虾米？不回来，全部供出来。
拢是恁害啦！迄个害的较对人无过好，啥人滚死的啊！
Anyway, there's the surgeon.
Shell? What shell?
I'm pretty sure that's a doctor because he's always around when there's people hurt. And this guy is always with him. And I've never noticed before. And he's got the bag right next to him and he's looking like he's attending to these bodies. I'm pretty sure this is the surgeon's mate. And he died in... which chapter was it? I can never remember the names of the chapters. Let me see. Soldiers of the Sea. He died in Soldiers... He was decapitated by one of those big spiders. So if we go back to that, let's go and have a look at that. I think we might... If I get a 9 in this episode, I'll be really pleased. So we go back down and we go to the bit where we have 2 bodies. Is it on this deck? No, I think it's on the deck below. Well, it's probably there. These guys, right. There he is. I think this is the surgeon's mate. I'm pretty sure he is. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to put him as James Wallace, the surgeon's mate. Now, let's go to... which section was it? We want Soldiers of the Sea. Him. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Let's see if this works. Could it be the ship steward? Zungi Dasati? Yes! Oh, that was a good first guess. Wow, that was great. That's fantastic news. Yep. And we got those guys. Wonderful. So that's 24, 27 we've got, I believe. Halfway. It is. Is it halfway? 27 to 50. 54. Nearly halfway. Wow. Okay. Fantastic. And there's some more. I think there's some more I noticed as well. Oh yes. In this same memory. We go, I think we have to go up. We're still in Soldiers of the Sea. And if I can find this victim, I believe he's this way somewhere. By a stairwell. It's not that stairs. I'm pretty sure it's not. Is it this deck? No, it must be the deck below. Oh, there it is. It's behind this cannon. This guy. Let's look at this memory. Listen to the accent as well, because I think the accent...
What's going on? Stay back. It's already going to the neck. Hey. Come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat.
That accent, come on, boss. Sounded very American. And he said boss. And I'm thinking he's the one that said that because he's saying come on boss and he's trying to grab his arm by the looks of it to help him to get out of the way. I think these two work together. Now we can see where they're from because if we leave this memory, where's the door? There it is. If we leave the door, and And I'm trying to remember which memory I need to go to now to see them, because I found out where they work. And this is going to be down on this deck, I believe. Pretty sure it's down here. I'm getting some lag on this game for some reason. So which memory is it? If I go back here, it's not going to be that one. I think it's this one. I think it's this one, Unholy Captives. And I'm sure we can identify both of these people. Alright, so we see here that this guy gets killed. Ah, we know who this is, don't we? This is the Indian guy that was talking to his sick friend. So we can actually identify him. So let's have a look at this. Oh, we already did identify him. Okay. So that one is okay. Here he is. And what's he holding? A mallet. He's the carpenter. And so is this guy. And he's the other guy that was pinned against the column. These two are the carpenters. So this must be the carpenter and this must be the carpenter's mate. And we know how this guy died. So we can identify him. So let's go to Soldiers of the Sea. There he is. Let's put him down as the carpenter. An American, funny enough. Let's see. And this guy, I know he dies in part 8. And to get to part 8, I need to leave this memory. And I think the door's over here. So, part 8 is down on the cargo hold. And in this door. And we'll make sure I show you this. Listen to the accent. We didn't really glean anything from his accent, but there he is. Yep, that's him. So, and he got... Did he get spiked or speared? He looks like he's been speared. So, we're going to put him down as carpenter's mate. Yeah, I've got him down as speared. We need one more to get the next 3. Alright, so let's leave this memory. If I can find the door. There it is. Oh, we're doing good. Now. Who else can we identify? Good question. I've pretty much gone through everything that I've seen on the videos that I questioned. That one I can't get in there yet. Let's go through. I believe if we go one by one. Yeah, I want this deck. Okay, yeah, down here. Let's go through these memories here. I think we can identify some more people along here.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this?
I tell you what, I am going to try.
20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity. Explain yourself.
Those ungodly beasts carry a curse!
Throw them back or doom us all! Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
We're not going to know what happened to that guy in the lazarette until we are able to open that room.
Where's the rest of his leg?
I like that. Where's the rest of his leg? If you look here again, we've identified this guy, and just to show you, right, surgeon's mate next to, along with the surgeon. Right, so yes, I'm going to try this because this guy, we're looking for the escape. Let's go to the escape and him. No, not him. I've got the wrong one. Sorry. This guy. This hasn't come through. So I'm wondering if he is the gunner's mate. And I'm wondering who is the purser in that case. Let's try this. And if this works, I might get 3. No. That hasn't worked. And this, yeah, because this, to me, it seems like he should be the purser. He was definitely shot with a gun by John Davis. It was definitely John Davis. They were struggling, I know that. It'd be suicide, would it? No. Alive, axed, burned, clawed, clubbed, crushed, decapitated. Could it be decapitated? His face was blown off. No. Not drowned, eaten, electrically expired, exploded. Bile froze, exploded, was it? Doubt it. No, wasn't that. Exploded, killed, sword. Bile froze, illness, knifed. Poison, shot, speared, spiked, strangled, struck, suicide, torn apart. No, it's got to be shot. The gun by. Positive it's that. Not sure why this one is not working because something's wrong there. Let me have another look at who we've got. He's not the surgeon. I'm positive he's not the surgeon. He's not the cook. I'm positive of that. Could be the gunner's mate. Could be the purser. It could be the helmsman. I don't think he is. I mean, we could just go through and no. Not going to be any of these. So this one's got me baffled. Got me baffled. Yeah. Alright, we're going to leave that one for now then. Now let's see. Who else can we identify? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I was going to go through these memories. Alright, so we move up. This is where they're bringing on the mermaids. This guy we identified. This one, I think we can identify this guy. There's a... where is it? Oh yeah, I've got to go to this memory first. Let's go to that. There's a body just up these stairs. We see there he gets hurt. There's a body here. We want to go to this memory. And...
Clear the deck. We'll move the boats astern and throw the bodies over.
now listen.
Watch your foot in.
Hey there, what's this? Give him to me and I can fry
fries a solid meal, boys.
Careful now. Take it slow.
What's it, gentlemen? There's a free shell here. Let's have a look.
No, get back.
This guy said, "Give them to me and I'll fry us up a solid meal, boys." He must be the cook. So, let's see if we can identify him. Struck by a beast's tail. Thomas Sefton. Okay, we haven't got any interesting. I would have thought we'd have had 3 by now with the carpenters. I'm sure I got the carpenters because they were definite. Struck by a beast's tail. Let me just check. It looks like. Oh, wait a minute. No. So that's not. It's not gone through him. I can't see any being stabbed or anything. That fork thing is. I'm pretty sure it's not going. That definitely struck by a beast's tail. Okay, what about we want Soldiers of the Sea, and we want part 8. I got him down as speared. Where was he speared? Was he spiked? No. It wouldn't be the other way around, would it? Wouldn't these two guys, they wouldn't be the carpenter, the other guy would be the carpenter's mate? Maybe, you know. That may be right. It might be. I might have these two the wrong way around. Let's put that back to speared. Let's try this. And we'll go to the other guy. But he said boss, didn't he? So, oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, because I took it off, didn't I? No, I'm sure he's the head carpenter. And one of them said, he said, "Come on, boss. No, get down." They're both the carpenters for definite because they're both in the carpenter's cabin. The carpenter's workshop, and they're both working on something. So, this is quite carpenter spiked by a terrible beast. He was definitely spiked, wasn't he? Oh, look at that! Definitely spikes hitting him. Okay. Go back to part 8. Carpenter mate. Speared by a terrible beast. Interesting. Interesting. Still got something wrong somewhere then. I can't see what else he is. I mean, he says, "I'll cook us up a meal." He said that, so he must be a cook. And he's sitting, if you look at the photo on here, he's next to the butcher, which would make sense. So, I mean, it's definitely a tail. That hits him. But is that how he dies? Well, we do see a body, so it must be how he dies. This is quite perplexing. This really is. Okay. Well, let's carry on through this memory then, because we may be able to identify some more, and we might be able to fix what we've got going here. And so we've got 2 here. So again, he's with the surgeon. Yep. Well, we know we got that right anyhow. So. Okay.
What the hell is going on? What do you know about these things? About the chest and your dead friends?
这是虾米？回来，全部供出来。
拢是恁害啦！迄个害得较对人无顾好，是人稳死的啊！
He talk about a shell. Very dangerous.
Shell? What shell?
No. Alright, there's not a lot we can learn from here except this is probably the guy translating. This guy, I'm thinking he looks, I'm not so sure he's Chinese. We've got 4 Chinese on the top men, and them are the only Chinese on the ship. And if we look at the picture, we've got a Chinese man there. 1. I'm not going to count him as Chinese yet. We don't count these because they have the Formosan. We have a Chinese person here. A Chinese person there. I think he's Chinese. And a Chinese person there. That's 4. So you might argue that he looks more like more Chinese than he does. But there's a reason why I'm saying that, because when you'll see later on in his memories, he does some interpret. He understands what the Formosans are saying when he's on a boat. So this guy, I got a feeling, and I'm going to try this. I have a feeling he is from Sierra Leone. And I'm going to put down he was spiked by a terrible beast. We still haven't got anything move us forward. I'm putting that down anyhow, so like I say, you can change it, so see how we get on. Right, okay, let's go into these memories. Let's go to this one, and now we're going into the calling. Okay, we can skip this because we've identified all this. We know who this is. He's been identified. We've identified this as Nichols. We've identified this guy as Beng. And in here we have Lim. It's Lim. So what we want to do is move to the next memory. This one. Okay, then we've identified how he died. Got, and we've got Miss Lim here. We need to go. We need to go to this memory next. We can't really tell anything from this memory, so let's see what's on this one. So this is where Bang destroys all the mermaids. And we have some corpses to look at. We've got a guy there. And we have another one here. Nah, there's another steward. And we have... This is that Chinese guy I was talking about, and I'm pretty sure he's Chinese. He might be from Sierra Leone, I don't know. But I wouldn't have thought a person from Sierra Leone could understand Chinese people. The next one we need to go to is the steward for the next memory. Yeah, there we go. Okay, give it to me. Yep.
You're still breathing?
Oh.
Can you roll?
Now, this is an interesting one.
Shoot them for God's sake!
Because I'm rather confused here. This guy... Now, he said, in the dialogue, he was saying, O'Hagan, are you still breathing? Can you row? And O'Hagan, in an Irish accent, obviously, because this guy is Irish, shouts, Nickel, sir, shoot them for God's sakes. Now, interestingly enough, you'd think it'd be this person he was talking to. Because he's the only one that's left alive. There's a dead body there. But we identified him as being one of the Russians. Well, at least I thought it was. And I did try him as O'Hagan, but the method of his death leaves a bit to your imagination. I'm not sure. He's obviously being dragged under there. He's not being clawed like his limb here. You can see she's being clawed. So I'm just curious that this guy might be a Russian, and I know there's another Russian on the ship, on the boats. You'll see in the next memory that we look at. And this guy, I was guessing this is O'Hagan. So, was he O'Hagan? He definitely wasn't with the Russians. Yeah, it was O'Hagan. So that was very confusing, that. It seems like they got the death order wrong in that chapter. Okay, so that was correct. Yes, it was. It was the Sierra Leone guy, and the cook was correct. Okay, we haven't got the carpenters yet, though. Interestingly enough. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to call the episode to an end there. We've done a lot. I mean, how many did we get right in this episode? 12? 15 was it? I can't remember. We're cracking on with this. So I'm going to come back on the next episode and let's see if we can get this all completed. But we're really cracking on with this now. Thank you for watching, and do please hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. And I do have other series coming up soon. And do check out my YouTube channel for those. Also, hit the like button. Smash it, please. And I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching.